Yo, what's up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, On Point Reviews, all day, every day. Welcome back yet again, everybody. It's great to see you guys yet again. If you are one of my old subscribers, welcome back yet again. And if you are new to the channel, if this is the first time you've seen my videos, please make sure to hit like and subscribe, guys, because it's very important. It's vital to this channel. Right now, we're at 6,500 subscribers, so we're 500 away from 7K. I am so excited, guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos, guys, okay? So today we are going to talk about another 2021 release, as I promised, and this is from the house, well, fashion brand, the fashion brand Louis Vuitton. And Louis Vuitton has been making some consistent hitters in the fragrance world, guys, okay? I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard about Ombre Nomad, Le Monzete. You've tried Meteore. I haven't tried all of them, guys, but I'm going to commit today to actually try all of them. Now, today we are going to talk about their 2021 release, which is geared towards spring and summer. This is none other than Louis Vuitton's On the Beach, guys, all right? And this is the official sample. I have been wearing this for the past how many days now? This one I got ahead of time thanks to one of my Fragcom buddies, Justin. Justin, thank you for selling and sending this over to me in, very, very quick fashion. Now, this fragrance was supposed to release April the 1st, guys, but I think Louis Vuitton got pretty excited because the hype was up, and so they released it. So this fragrance, as of right now, is available in store and online. Like I told you guys before, once this was announced, people were splitting this stuff. Now, this fragrance is inspired by the West Coast. That's right, the West Coast, the beaches of the West Coast. And I know that a lot of you guys are, from around the world. I do have some subscribers from Canada, subscribers from Europe, Asia, tropical islands. Well, I'm gonna give you guys a pretty good description of this, as always. This fragrance is inspired by our beaches, okay? So when you look at On the Beach, this is not like, say, the tropical beaches of the Philippines or maybe Brazil. This fragrance right here is inspired by the West Coast beaches. And this follows California Dream, all right? So California Dream came out last year in this beautiful West Coast inspired bottle. So it will be the same with On the Beach. It's the same exact bottle, which has the gradient hues. And it's really like that, guys, okay? The sunsets here in Cali, you're gonna get it like this. So very beautiful bottle right here. And then the sample is also the same. It's got the same like gradient hue right here from the sunset. Now, let's go spray this thing right now. Ooh, yeah. So On the Beach, guys, again, this fragrance is based on our beaches here in SoCal. For me, maybe 6 miles away from my house, guys. And let me explain to you why it's a little bit different, all right, than say a tropical island beach or maybe Mexico, Cancun, Mexico. So over here, guys, like I told you guys before, here in LA, it's mostly spring. It's mostly spring weather, like all year round. Even like today, I mean, it's on the 40s. It's super cold, like early morning, and then nighttime it's pretty cold. And then the only real hot times we get are like the summer. But, for the most, it's mostly spring. And so on our beaches here, guys, I live probably, 6 to 10 miles away from the beach here, and we have the most popular beaches around here: Redondo, Hermosa, Manhattan Beach. A lot of these things you can see on Hollister t-shirt. Okay, so right here on our beaches, guys, most of the popular beaches, we do have piers, and it's made out of wood, and then you have the lifeguard areas, which are also made out of wood. And so you can already tell just by looking at the inspiration that there's gonna be some woodiness in this perfume that's directly correlating to the piers here in our beach. Now, the second thing too is that there's not a lot of people swimming at the beach, okay, unless it's real warm. Like I told you guys before, I mean, afternoons at the beach can be very, very cold already, okay? And most people really bolt out after, like, once they see the sunset, they're out because it's kind of cold, okay? So we don't really swim on the beaches the same way maybe in Miami, where it's real warm and humid. You want to really jump on the beach right in the water and refresh yourself. Well, over here it's kind of cold, guys, all right? There's that coldness in the beach. So people really, what they do is they kind of just sunbathe, you know, they sunbathe, they play volleyball or, you know, roller skate, you know, somewhere along the coast, or bike around, or sometimes they hang around at the pier, go fishing. People actually go fishing at the pier. But, you know, as for swimming, not so much, okay? Surfing. And what that means, guys, is you're gonna get a fragrance that's not tropical in nature. What you're gonna get is something that's woody, that has the feel of summer, but it also has the feel of, you know, a beach that is kind of cool rather than like a hot summery type scenario. Now here in Louis Vuitton's On the Beach, guys, you're gonna get your yuzu, and then you're going to get your neroli, okay? So once you spray on the beach, you're gonna get this nice yuzu on its own for maybe several minutes, I would say. You've got this nice lemony yuzu come in, and then after about 10 minutes, you are gonna get the neroli. The neroli comes in and joins the yuzu, guys, okay? Now, what's the best way for me to describe this, guys? You know, this is my first impression and my current impression. They're the same, okay? So I never changed my impression from the first time I tried this until now. I've tried this maybe 4 days, guys. And the impression is it's very, very Creed-ish, all right? This opening part, or maybe even the mid, but like the opening part of On the Beach is very, very Creed-ish. It's like a citrus and a crisp like type of neroli, very clean, you know. It sets up the woody notes later on. It's very crisp, clean. It's not like a juicy yuzu or anything like that. And it's very, very Creed-like. And I remember talking to Justin, and we kind of cross-referenced it, because he too was like, oh man, yeah, you're right. It does smell kind of like a Creed. And you know, he went through some of his Creed scents. I'm not sure exactly which Creed, if it's like Neroli Sauvage or Jardin d'Amalfi or Bois de Cidrat. I don't know, but it's one of the Creeds. It's definitely clean, lemon, and, you know, crisp neroli coming in at the opening. Now, I know you guys are here for another thing, not just the scent, but the hype. And the hype is on this note that popped out in Fragrantica called sand, a sand note. What is going on here, guys? Okay, so I saw this in Fragrantica, guys, that there's a sand note before I got this sample. Is the reason why I wanted to get this sample. I wanted to know what the heck was that about. What is, you know, what is the smell of sand? I mean, if it was a perfume note, what's going on there? And so just like you guys, I'm really dead curious. Now here's the interesting thing, guys. For the past few days, they actually started hyping up On the Beach in other websites like Hypebeast and Hypebae. Those are the only two I know before today. And actually, for both of those articles that they had on those websites, there was no mention of this sand note, okay? There was zero mention. Like, there's no sand note, anything like that written on those articles. And I was just like, man, really? What's going on? There's no sand note here. And then finally I got the answer. Okay, so again, for the past few days, there's no sand note mentioned on any other article, just on Fragrantica. I smelled this perfume. I don't get any sand note, but here it is. Okay, so now that it released, okay, now that Louis Vuitton, this perfume is already on their website, I'm gonna read you guys what I found. So it says right here, okay, so right here, I'm gonna start right in the middle. Its surprising freshness and brightness glides into the softness of neroli, thyme, rosemary, pink pepper, and cloves. A sandy note of aromatic herbs perfects the olfactory landscape. So that's what it is, okay? It says it's a sandy note of aromatic herbs. So basically, there is no sand note. Okay, this is just basically the herbs, and they are describing it as like a sandy feel on the website, but there is no such thing as a sand note. Maybe the guys at Fragrantica got a little confused right there, and they thought that it was an actual note. And that means we're going into the mid. So right after the neroli and the yuzu combination, crisp and clean, you're gonna get those herbs, guys. All right, so that's thyme, rosemary. You're also gonna get some pink pepper and clove. Now right here, is this really a sandy feel? Living here, guys, I would say that the herbal part of this with the pink pepper, you know, maybe it's trying to depict the different things going on at the beach, because I told you guys there's a pier, there's a lot of things going on, there's, you know, the sand, the surf, there's people biking, and it's very complex. There's even like food stands around the beach. So you could say it's something like that. I would say that it's definitely aromatic. It's low key. It's very, very low key, guys. The thing that stands out for me is the clove, okay? So everything else is pretty predictable: herbal, thyme, rosemary, and pink pepper. But the clove for me, when I smell it, okay, this is just me, is my interpretation. I really smell sort of like that SPF like lotion, or maybe it's the mixture with the herbs, but I do smell something that's very like SPF 15 lotion, okay? And to me, that's a plus, okay? It's not a bad thing. To me, that smell of, you know, sun protection lotion is actually pretty accurate to the beach. You know what I'm saying? So because it's an on the beach fragrance, it would be okay to smell something like that in this fragrance, right? Because you would get, first off, the yuzu, clean, woody type feels, and then you've got your aromatic, your very low-key, complex aromatic, and then you've got this SPF lotion smell. All right, so that's something I smell here at the mid, guys. Maybe it's just a fusion of all the notes. For me, it's kind of like the clove. Now remember, I told you guys that it still gets cold over here at the beach. You know, it's almost like forever springtime here. Well, the base note here in Louis Vuitton's On the Beach is cypress. All right, cypress right here. And cypress provides obviously the woody smell, but it's also like a cool woody type note right here, okay, guys? And so for me, when I smell the cypress, I just feel the cooling vibes. You know, it's not necessarily super summery with the cypress. I mean, I really think that is pretty accurate. You know, about, you know, 4 or 5 p.m. it gets pretty cold down here, and so the cypress is sort of like a cooling woody scent. I really like it here at the base, and that finishes the entire perfume. Now I know what you guys are very curious about, and that's the performance of On the Beach. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it's not really strong. To me, when I wear this, like 3-4 sprays, it kind of disappears very quickly, probably in like an hour or an hour and a half. I know that Justin, you know, gave me his input and it was like less than that. So maybe the sprayers of the big bottle maybe are, you know, strong, but on this little sprayer right here, it was kind of weak, guys. All right, it kind of lasted like an hour 30, guys, which is, man, you'll have to overspray, that's for sure. Okay, so if ever you like the actual fragrance, you will have to overspray this, guys, for sure, because is not really a great performer. Now for the price, this right here On the Beach is $265. And is it worth it? Just remember, guys, that when you buy one of these, you can also refill it at a Louis Vuitton store. At least the ones that have the perfumes, they can refill this one for much less if you have the OG bottle. $265 is not mega expensive to me, and it drives right with the brand, because the brand Louis Vuitton, I mean, they sell some expensive stuff, right? The shoes are $1K, the bags are $3,500. So $265 sounds like a reasonable perfume price for their latest release. So if you want to feel like the West Coast, if you want to get that LA, you know, Redondo, Manhattan Beach vibe right here, then definitely try On the Beach. I would say try it first. Go to a boutique, try it, get a sample, wear it on ya, and see how it goes for you guys, okay? But definitely, I would say that it is a nice spring summer scent, and you can wear it as early as the spring because it's got this Creed-esque intro, this Creed clean, crisp intro right here, which is quite different, right? But again, if you think about the beaches right here, like with the woody, scent with some crispness. I mean, it's a pretty good interpretation of the West Coast right here. Definitely, I would say try it before you buy it or join a split or something. And I don't think it'll hurt you if you bought one of these anyways. I think that the sprayer, this is California Dream, and look at this one. Yeah, see, it sprays. That one's pretty good. It sprays quite a lot, so it's not really that bad, okay? And again, you can wear this fragrance as early as the spring, and of course, summer will be a no-brainer. Okay, so that is it. That is my honest, no hype review on Louis Vuitton's On the Beach 2021 release, guys. All right, so we're doing a lot of the Louis Vuittons. Okay, I'm going to commit to try to review all of them. All right, I've done a lot of the good ones: Le Manzete, Ombre Nomad, California Dream. I think Meteore is a pretty good summer one, okay? So I'm just gonna insert that in. I did a review on that one. I think that one's a decent, pretty good summer fragrance as well. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried On the Beach. I know a lot of y'all are getting it today because it's already at the stores. So let me know in the comments below if you got what I got, if you're getting the same feedback, or does it perform better on you? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. Again, there are no right or wrong answers. I just want to hear your feedback, guys, okay? And again, do not forget to like and subscribe if you're down with Louis Vuitton and my channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We've got a lot of 2021 hits coming, guys, all right? So until then, this is Troy D. I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless. Take care. Peace.